Day 15 of my journey, I found myself going further into the shaded woods, but this area doesn't seem too bad so far. I can at least see where I'm going here, unlike the previous area, so overall this place doesn't seem too bad at first glance. But who knows, maybe there's some crazy stuff that I'll stumble upon later in the ruins, but I'll just have to wait and see. What's going on there, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. My name is Azurblade, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Today, I'm getting one more item down here that I totally forgot about. Open Sesame! And inside this chest is the Black Knight Halberd. Pretty good weapon. Fun fact of information, the Halberd was my first ever Black Knight weapon in the first Dark Souls game, so I have plenty of good memories with that weapon. I love it so much. But yeah, today we're going through the shaded ruins, and there's a petrified statue here. It may be tempting to use your fragrant branch of yore on it, but just hold off for right now. Just trust me for this. There is a method to my madness. Okay, this isn't a mimic, so open sesame. This is magic bolts. Okay, I'll take magic bolts. Those aren't too bad. But yeah, the shaded woods is a pretty interesting area because you got a bunch of statues, you got the vases that curse you if you stick near them, and you got actual ghosts to deal with, so yeah, this is a pretty unusual location. Alright, what do we have here? Titanite chunk and petrified dragon bone. That's what I went over here for. I hate these stupid vases, man. That goofy laugh gets me every time. Now, what you want to do next is head over here, because there is another ghost over here. Okay, I wanted to two-hand this weapon, but okay, that works. Die! Yeah! Down he goes. But the thing that makes these ghosts kind of annoying is that you can't lock onto them. So you gotta free cam fighting these guys. But this is the fragrant branch of your statue you want to use. Okay, let me move, please. I'm getting petrified here. But yeah, these guys are Ferosa Lion Knights. And these guys hit really freaking hard, so don't let them hit you unless you have heavier armor, because if you get hit by a single attack from them, you'll feel the pain. And in here is the Lion Mage set and another fragrant branch of yore. The Lion Mage set does not give you that much armor, but it increases your casting speed with magic. All of these items do that, so if you're playing a pure mage, this is not a bad armor set to get. You'll be squishy, but when you're able to throw lightning spears or toss magic soul arrows at enemies every half second, it's pretty helpful stuff. Now you want to head over here because we got a pretty familiar face here.
Just wait, you dirty rat. I remember you. Don't you scare me like that. I thought you were him. That bastard with the ring lives in Brightstone Cove down the way. I'm gonna find him and settle the score. Nobody insults me like that. For the good of the world and for my own honour, I won't let that bastard live another day. For the good.
Okay, that's all his dialogue. So, looks like this guy's kind of angry at Pate, so kind of curious how that's gonna turn out. But now that I got that done, now I'm gonna go back to Majula because there is a ring that I want to get. And the ring I'm talking about is in here.
Oh, who are you again? No, I'm not serious. You do have a rather pleasant scent, the type I'm quite fond of.
But the ring you want to get is this one.
Nothing. Well, that's...
So what I'm gonna do is pop one of these soul items. Yaw, 5,000. Nice.
Oh,
Now I can get that ring. The Ring of Whispers. Thank you kindly.
Satisfied? I'll be around if you ever come back.
But now that I'm done with that, I suppose I could check up on Kale. It's been a while since I talked to him, so maybe he's got some new information for me? Looks like more things have been lit, so that's neat.
Ah, yes. There is something I wanted to tell you. I was born in the land of Mirror. Mirror is also the home of an infamous killer, a knight in name alone. He was locked in the dungeon for multiple murders. But shortly before his execution, he managed to escape. And the other day, I saw a fellow with a striking likeness. And then... Wait. Well, I think he looked rather similar. No, it's true. I saw just such a man, I swear. I believe his name was... Cray something. I believe. They shared some resemblance, I think. Even more flames have appeared. I don't...
Interesting. I guess Creighton has some skeletons in his closet that he's not telling me about. That's fun. Alright. Now that I got a lot more souls, let's see. What should I level up? Faith. Give me more faith. I need all the faith. Alright, now that I'm back here again, time to advance in this place a little bit more. Oh, wow, he actually survived that. Well, look at you. Good job, Mr. Ghost. I would be impressed if I wasn't so annoyed at that. But now what you want to do is head over this way, because there's more goodies over here. But alas, I am not opening this chest, because I only have one fragrant branch of yore left. And I already have something else I want to use it on. So let's head over here first. Maybe there's some extra goodies over here. And I've been cursed. Goody! Yay! I enjoy that so dang much. Where's that stupid thing? There it is. Alright. Luckily, the curse pots don't kill you if you do get cursed, so don't worry about that. Ooh, a Tynite lizard. Yeah! Wow, that did no damage. Okay, then how about that? One soul, and a boltstone and Tynite chunk. Sweet! But now what you want to do is head over here and open this treasure chest, because inside it is, drumroll please, a dark scythe. So that's fun. And I have a pretty interesting NPC over here. Don't attack him. Instead, what you want to do is put on the Ring of Whispers.
Human, are we? This is no place for you. Be gone. Are you not afraid of me? Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me, or make an attempt on my life. But you are different. We once had a master. He created us long, long ago. But he was born with a fatal flaw. He resented those who had what he lacked and became fully mired in hatred. Eventually, he drove himself mad. It was at the peak of this madness that he conjured up we strange creatures. Our master was a tragically lonely soul. Eventually, his solitude eroded his very reason. In the end, he never understood what it was that he truly lacked. Nobody knows when we were born, or where our master has gone. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half. I wish to ask a favor of you. I want you to kill my betrothed. Once, I always found her at my side. But as time went on, things went awry. She became violent, raging uncontrollably. Eventually, she came after me, and we have been locked in combat ever since. We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born of my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assist you in return. The past is a distant fog. My name was Tark. That is all that I remember.
Interesting stuff. So his old master resented those that had what he lacked. Kind of reminds you of a certain boss from the first game that we dealt with that description, don't it? Pretty cool stuff. But he kind of reminds me of another boss. They had a humanoid body on an animal that tried to kill me. I don't know why I felt that way, though. Again, I have no memories of who I was before I went to Drang Lake, but I feel like I fought something similar to him before. That's really strange. I've been getting more and more of these flashes as I've been getting further in this place. It really makes me wonder what the heck I was doing before I lost my memories. Maybe one day I'll find out. Who knows, maybe I was some amazing warrior or something. But there's no use dwelling on it right now. I'm sure the memories will come back to me as I get further along in this journey. Wow, that's a lot of Lion Knights. Okay, no! I don't think so. Stab him in the back. Yaw! And we got one more. Let's take care of this guy. Ow! Okay, that actually really hurt. Okay, that's not good. Die! What? What do you mean that missed? Okay, how about this? Yeah! And he had Triclops snake troches. Interesting. But the reason why I came over here was to get this item, Pharaoh's Lockstone. Been getting a lot of these lately. I gotta say, I appreciate that because I like opening those doors. Okay, let's take a sip of the old flask and, more importantly, turn human. There we go. Now let's take care of these stupid ghosts so that they don't bother me when... What? Wow, you actually dodged that. Okay, I see you. Well, one more attack should do. Down he goes. Now, let's grab this item and... Wow, that was such an obvious trap, wasn't it? Get out of here, pots. Yeah. Or jars or whatever the heck these things are. Die! But you actually want to go down here, but be careful because there's going to be a bunch of basilisks down there. And they will curse you really quickly if you're not careful. So, just take care of them. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Ow! Okay, never mind, there's 4 of them. Get up, please! Thank you! And die. Good, good, good. Now that I've taken care of these guys, is there anything in here? Yes, there is. Twinkling Titanite. Nice. It's locked. Goody. Avoid these stupid acid pits, because these pits damage your weapon and ring durability, as well as your armor. It's not fun at all. But now that I have one more Pharaoh's Lockstone, now you want to free this guy over here. You're welcome. Surely you won't kill me, right? You'll be thankful that I freed you? Oh, of course not. Why would he be? But he drops the Fang key when you kill him. And that's why I wanted to free that particular statue. But we got one more thing to do in this place. And that is to go back in that cavern. But there was another pathway that we could have gone, so I'm going to show that off real quick. So what you want to do is just continue on this way as if it's normal. And then go over here into this patch of grass right here. And you can actually see where it's supposed to collapse. Right there. And in here is a treasure chest and a guy on a chair. Let's see what's in here first. Homing Soul Mass. Pretty decent sorcery.
Ah, look how far this undead has wandered. And a very fit undead you are. A bit too alive, but with a darkish shadow. Yet still unprepared for a deeper dark. And like every undead, you have no future Oh my, don't mind me. I'm just talking amongst myself. But if you find a need for a truer dark, then meet again. We shall. The dark is still nascent within you. May the dark shine your way.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's all he's got to say. But that's a pretty important NPC. You want to find him as soon as possible. And here's what you use with the Fang key. And you have this strange-looking crow.
Thank you for helping me. I am Ornifex. I owe you some form of thanks, but have nothing for you at the moment. If it would not trouble you, could you visit my abode just down the way?
You fucking liar!
Thank you, kind traveler. I believe that I can be of assistance if you would visit me at my home. Thank you.
Okay, that's all your dialogue. Down the road. Yeah, frickin' right. Okay, now that I'm done with that, that's pretty much everything in this place. Saw another familiar looking creature, though. Kind of reminds you of a certain painted world, doesn't it? Yeah, lots of references to the first game in this video. But now that I'm done with that, that's pretty much everything in this area that I could possibly want. For right now. There is one more thing I can do, but I don't have another fragrant branch of yours, so I'm going to have to come back at some point. So, with that being said, let's continue on forward. And I see a summon sign. This is Bradley of the Old Guard. Nah, I don't need Bradley of the Old Guard. I got a much better NPC to help me out later on. So just continue walking up here, and we have another summon sign. This one is Man Scorpion Tark. And there he is. Welcome, Tark. Welcome, my friend. It's good to see you. Let's go defeat a boss. And the boss of today is... Wow. Great boss. Woo! Okay, maybe she's a little more threatening than I expected. Yeah! Okay, there we go. Didn't like that very much, did ya? But yeah, today's boss is Scorpioness Najka. Another familiar looking fight if you played the first game. Kinda reminds you of a certain spider. But yeah, you get Tark to help you out here. It's a pretty cool boss fight. Ow! But yeah, honestly, the fact that Tark can help you is the best part of this boss fight. Najka as a boss fight is pretty meh. I mean, she has a lot of magic to use and really hurt you, but honestly, other than that, Najka's not too bad. Nice try. No! And there is an item that you can get if you have her destroy this tree, so let's see if I can get her to destroy this tree. Najka, over here! Okay, off she goes. Well, you know what? I'm gonna two-hand my very own arms. Where is she going? Okay, there she is. She's underfoot. Yeah, oh, ow! Yep, there it goes. Down goes the tree. Now let's take a sip of the old flask, and now I can take care of her no problem. No! I don't think so. Down you go. Oh, wow, you actually got a little health left. Okay, then, how about this? Yaw! Okay, sweet. Down she goes. And what do I get? Scorpioness Najka's soul. And this is a flame butterfly. Not at all worth trying to get. Let's see, what lore do you have? Najka was born in the misdeeds of an ancient being. A frail soul from the beginning that soon succumbed to madness. That's depressing. And I don't think I read the Smelter Demon's soul lore. That Smelter Demon that haunts the castle that sunk into a pool of iron. The old Iron King's life was taken by a massive iron that had been given a soul. Was this metal Goliath there from the beginning, or was it a product of the king's deceit? No clue. But now that I'm done with that, now you want to go back and talk to Tark. I had to reload the area.
You've defeated my better half. This is my thanks. Take it.
Excuse you? No! Get over here! You frickin' jerk! Trying to attack Tark! Get the frick out of here, you jerk!
I have no gods to pray to, but still I pray that your journey will be safe.
And you get a gesture from him.
I have no god, but
Thank you, Tark. I'll see you later, dude. Take it easy. But yeah, you get another fragrant branch of yore, and you get one of my favorite gestures in the game. I love the warm-up gesture. Let's see, there it is. I love doing this gesture before going into boss fights. Makes me feel like I'm getting warmed up for a boss fight. Very immersive. I likes it a lot. But now that I'm done with that, now I can continue on forward. Let's see, I want to put... The heck was that? Yeah, well, I'm sure it's no big deal. Where is my... There it is. Ring of Steel Protection. That's the ring I was looking for. Gotta get all the defense in the world. Now that I'm done... I'm pretty much done with this place. There's... Yeah, there's one... Actually, now that I totally can go do that, actually. Wow, this video's all over the place. Alright. Now that I got that extra fragrant branch of yore, use it on this statue here. And free this Lion Knight. And once he's up, then you take care of him. Like so. And behind him is this guy over here. Now! Woo! He's a pretty cool enemy. As you've no likely guessed, or very likely guessed, this is the body of Vengarl that he was talking about. What the heck is he doing? Oh well, he's dead. And you get the Vengarl armor set. Really good set of armor, that. And you get a torch for your trouble. And, fun fact, in Scholar of the First Sin, this is where his body is placed. In vanilla Dark Souls 2, his body wasn't here. Personally, I think this placement makes sense, because if you look down here, you can actually see Vengarl's head down there. So this placement makes a lot more sense than the vanilla game, in my opinion. But hey, we got Vengarl's armor, and this is a really good set of armor. Armor of the ferocious Vengarl of Ferosa. Vengarl was known as a raging, deadly warrior. Even Ferosa's Lion Knights, a motley crew of rabid fighters, kept him at arm's length. Pretty cool stuff. And he's got... his armor's extremely good. It's almost as good as the Drang Lake set for the gauntlets, but the leggings have better defense, and so does the chest piece. It's got slightly less magic defense though, but honestly, it's pretty much an upgrade. And honestly, I think I might wear his armor. It's a solid set of armor, and I think it's about time I start wearing a helmet, because my defense is a little bit on the low side, so that means I'm gonna have to... What the heck are you doing here? That means I'm gonna have to start upgrading my vitality a little bit. Why are you not moving? I mean, I'll take it. Let's go back to Majula. Alright, now that I'm over here, let's see, anything new? Yes, the Smelter Sword. One of my favorite weapons. An ultra-great sword forged from the soul of the Smelter Demon. Its blade bears the strength of terrible flames, a latent power unleashed by a strong attack. The earth spouted fire, and a beast arose from the flames. The short-sighted king was incinerated by the creature in one swing, and his castle devoured in a sea of flames. And you get Soul Shower from Najka's soul. So yeah, I'm gonna get the Smelter Sword, not necessarily to use, but because I love his sword too damn much to refuse. Give me more faith! Yeah! Alright, what are you gonna give me this time? Nice! Alright, now that I'm done with pretty much everything over there, let's go say hi to Vengarl and see what he has to say about us destroying his head. Hopefully he can feel some sense of relief that his body will no longer be killing people. I'm sure that would be a big sense of relief for him. So, what's up?
back again. Well, This is a pleasant surprise. Ah, it was you who vanquished my body. It is my body, you see, and I can sense what happens to it. I do not mourn for it. Good riddance. If you wish for help, summon me. I'm rusty in battle, but will fight by your side. I was born in for... Eventually.
See you later, Vengarl. Hope you have a good day. But you know what? You can also get his weapons when you kill him. This sword is battle-worn and terribly rusted, but remains a deadly weapon, owing to its incredible weight. Legend has it that it was built to test the limits of the strength of Ferosa knights, until Vengarl swung it about like a wooden plaything, claiming ownership by demonstration. I should not have struggled with that much. The chisels on the face were carved by Vengarl to count the heads he claimed. The shield is terribly rusted and worn, but incredibly powerful, as if the deeds of his previous owner have rubbed off on it. And the red rust scimitar. The sword is battle-worn and terribly rusted, but remains a deadly weapon owing to its incredible weight. Yep, pretty cool stuff. You can get both of Vengarl's weapons here. And I actually rather like his weapons. They're pretty decent weapons. His straight sword's even got an A scaling in strength, which is very impressive for a straight sword.
Farewell. I will retire to my silence.
Are you kidding me? I just wanted to advance in the area. I've already defeated the boss. Where is he? There he is. Really, Forlorn? What are you doing? Are you gonna attack me or what? What are we doing? Okay, fine. It's gonna be like that. Very well then. Take this, Forlorn. You're being a bit of a pest right now. I don't like this. Get over here already and attack me. Thank you. Now, get out of my face. Wow, he actually survived that. Okay, I see you, Forlorn. Die! Frickin' Forlorn. That's what you get for bothering me. I don't know why you're even bothering me at the moment. I've already killed the boss of this place, you jerk. Oh well. I won't complain about 7,000 souls. It's pretty good to get that much, and an extra human effigy for my troubles. Man, this video's been all over the place, but you know what? I'm finally advancing past the boss arena, so let's continue on forward into this interesting looking place. But yeah, I'm gonna get to the next bonfire and that'll be it. But this upcoming area is... It's interesting on paper, but if you're not playing online, this area is pretty dull. Welcome to the Doors of Pharos. You got some pretty cool enemies here, though, so that's good. Now! Okay, never mind. That was a really strange delay there. Now! Bad Mastodon Knight. Alright, let's just take care of you. And there he goes. You can get some pretty good stuff here. But I will worry about that next video, so let's just head down here, because if you go down here, you have your next bonfire. So I'm gonna end it here. Next time on Dark Souls 2, we will explore the Doors of Pharos. See you guys next time. Take care, everyone.